Good evening. It is December the 19th for me. So it's been 2 more days since my update. Yesterday I had a Christmas party. It was good. 12 people here, but a disaster at the same time because of what's going on with Mom. So the doctors did nothing for Mom. And her doctor had said that she would call the psychiatrist, and that they would get hold of Mom. And nothing happened. Literally nothing happened. So yesterday we had been talking to Mom, and she just still wasn't herself. And, talking about the hacking of the phone, which she says she knows isn't true now. She thinks it's all something to do with her battery. So I need to talk to one of her friends, because she says that her friend has had it happen as well. But Mom knows that it's not something anybody was doing. She knows now that no one was, she was putting something in a place and then forgetting where she put it and then saying that somebody had moved it. So she knows that neither of those things happened. She knows that the right date was the other day, like when she was saying that it was the morning and not the night. So she has said that as well. So that's good. The stuff about her boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, I still don't know how much of that is true and what's not, but she is still pretty adamant that she doesn't really want him in the house, and it's more about the finances. So my brother and I are trying to figure out how we could cover the rent that she owes and some food for her. So I'm trying to figure out how I can send money home, what the best way to send money home is. I did find something on Western Union that was actually saying I could put it in possibly do a online internet transfer that wouldn't cost me money. So I'm gonna get my friend's partner to look into that for me, just read up about it, about whether or not that's doable, because there was no fee for that, and it looks like I would have to send approximately 350 New Zealand dollars home to cover what I need to cover, so that she then gets $300 or something. So we'll just see if that's doable. Then I need to try to do that, and probably try to do that sooner rather than later. I don't even know if my brother has a bank account number, but he must do. So I guess I'll have to go into my brother's bank. So I need to figure that one out just while she's in hospital. She's under the impression she's going to be in there for 3 months. I don't know where she's got that from, so I'm going to talk to the doctor about that tomorrow. For some reason, they still haven't moved her to a floor, even though there's talk of moving her to a floor, and they've told her that, because she's told us that as well. So we need to figure out why she's not moved onto a floor yet, because no one can come visit her while she's not on a floor. Someone who works at the hospital that we know has tried to go see her and can't because of that place that she's in. So she just wants to get moved and get help, right? Because I've told her that somebody needs to come see her and evaluate her, and once that's done and they say that she's better, then she'll be able to get released. She's kind of saying she doesn't think she has bipolar anymore, so I'm not sure about that. I did find out that there's 3 things she got put into hospital for, and one of those things is psychosis. So it's she's not seeing things that aren't there, but she's it's not that she's thinking things that are not there, but she's maybe expressing things that aren't there. I don't know. And two other things that are to do with bipolar as well, but I couldn't actually get the name of it from the doctor, so I'll try to get that tomorrow as well. She feels like she's done something wrong, and we're trying to tell her that we love her. She hasn't done anything wrong. It's just that she needs her meds adjusted. There's just a little bit of a chemical imbalance, and she just needs her meds adjusted, and she'll be good as Larry, like she normally is. So yeah, it's really sad. She seems to have forgiven me today. She didn't like me this morning. She's ignored me. Why have you done this to me? Kind of deal. Told one of her friends that I am not nice. But then I had a conversation with me where she was fine. But is now saying my brother is not good. So, but then sent us a message saying that she didn't believe any of that, and she doesn't want to upset either of us, and she loves us both. So, like, she's definitely having moments of clear communication, but still obviously having some parts that is the processing just isn't quite there. So progress is definitely being made, but yeah, I definitely need to talk to the doctor about her medicine as well, because there's been lots of talk about the medicine not cooperating together, and so I'm not sure what that is. I don't know whether or not that's come from her doctor, or whether that there's no logic in that whatsoever, because she just got put on this other new medication, and I don't know whether or not it's conflicting with her medication, which is what she thinks has triggered some of this, even though she still thinks that we've done this to her. And we've tried to explain to her, like, we're not malicious people. We love our mom. We would not willingly put our mom into a place like this. And, you know, this is really hard for us to do. But we need her to be better. So that she can be the best mom that she is, the best friend that she is, the best nana that she is. I kind of said to her something about she didn't want to explain to her granddaughter where her papa, as she calls him, is. And I kind of said, well, that's not her choice to say what is said about him, because she's not her mom. And so she's misconstrued that to me saying she's not her mom, and therefore she doesn't need to do anything, can't do anything for her. So she now thinks she can't bath her, and she thinks she can't do her hair, and she can't make any food for her. She can only just like play games with her if she asks and stuff like that. So it's not what I was saying. I was saying that she's not her mom, she's not her parent, and therefore she doesn't really get a choice in what is said to her, because it's her parents that should be explaining, or my brother that should be explaining why Papa isn't there anymore. Just like, you know, he's chosen what he said to her for where Mama is at the moment, and that is in New Brunswick, seeing her dad, because he doesn't want her to know, and that's fine, that's his choice in what he says, because it's his child. So that was kind of what I was getting across to Mom, but she's obviously taken it a different way because she went on about that for quite some time with me today. And even though I tried to convince her that's not what I was saying, and like people take care of other people's stuff. People take care of other people's children. And she was like, no, but that's when they have to. And I was like, well, I take care of my nieces and nephew. And she's like, you know, sometimes I do their hair and sometimes I make them food. Sometimes I give them a bath. Like, it's, you know, those are fine things to do. But she was like, she's not my niece and nephew though. She's my grandchild. So it's completely miscued. But, yeah, I'm gonna call the doctor again tomorrow and just find out why she hasn't been moved and about the medication. And yeah, just figure out a little bit more what's happening. I don't know whether or not they're just waiting for a psychiatrist to be able to put her on a ward, or whether they're waiting for a bed. None of that's clear. And so, like, for Jamie and I, it's a little bit scary because, like, they say she's kind of admitted, but she's on the emergency ward in the mental part of it. So she's not actually been admitted to the ward to a certain floor yet. So that's kind of what is a little bit of worry for us, because I'm more worried that she's going to come back home, and literally if she came back home, Jamie would probably be on the streets, unfortunately. Yeah, so it's still a little bit of a headache, but feeling a little bit better that that Mom's being taken care of. Jamie's trying to spend time with his daughter. There's huge kerfuffle over that because she wasn't at school when she should be, when he was to pick her up. So unfortunately, cops and stuff had to get involved. But he's got her now, and he drops her back out of school on Monday. So yeah. So he's trying to enjoy his time, but of course, you know, the doctors and stuff have been calling him. He said they were calling him at like 2:30 and 5:30, so in the morning. So I don't know what that is. Each time he tries to get to sleep, so he's confused. He's trying to figure out what he's doing. He's trying to figure out what his next move is for him and his daughter, and in the new year, and like us paying Mom's bills, and because you can't really find a place for under $1,000, even a one bedroom. She loves the place she is at. She doesn't want to move. She just spent heaps of money to paint it. And like I've said, like, I know people think it's silly for me to like put money, but I was giving money to like missionaries, and I'm still going to be able to live my life and give her money. I'm not going to have as much disposable income. I'm not going to have as much money to save, but I'm going to do my budget on Tuesday with my friend, and I'm going to see like if $350 is doable. But I think is because I was putting at least $350, maybe even $400 or $500 away a month into my savings account. But I was putting away at least $400, I think, but I was also giving away $160 or $180 as well. So if I'm getting that $180 back, then I'm able to take it away, and make up that difference, really. Some of, like, at least half that difference, so it won't be as much. So yes, I'm just trying to work that out and the best way to do that. So if you know, please send me a message. If you know anything about Western Union and whether or not that's safe to do with Western Union, do it through the internet banking of Western Union, into the bank account. Like, if you know anything about that, please send me a DM on Facebook. But yeah, that's the update. I'm feeling a little bit better. I was really emotionally drained today. I went to church. First time I've gone to church since I don't even know, actually. I mean, I've watched church online, but I haven't been in this new building very many times, and obviously this is the first time that's open since August the 17th. So I went today, and I was all vaccinated passes, so I think there was about 8 of us. I got a little bit emotional during the first song, because it's a song dear to my heart, and I can't even tell you what the name it is, but it's a beautiful song. And so it made my eyes water a little bit. I knew I was emotional going to church, so, but I didn't have a massive breakdown, and I didn't have massive tears or anything. They didn't run down my face or anything, so that was good, because I was wearing a mask the whole time. But my eyes did well up quite a bit, and yeah, it was close. It was very close. But I managed to get through it, and it was a really good sermon about having peace. So it was actually a perfect thing to actually go to. It made me feel a lot better. And then I went out with my friend for coffee and some food. I'm not eating all that well. I have lost 2.6 kgs, which is every 2.2 kgs is 1 pound, 500. 1 kg is 2.2 pounds. So if I've lost 2.6, I've maybe lost 5 pounds. Maybe 2.6. Divide that by 2.6 kgs is 1 pound is 2.2. I mean, 1 kg is 2. Oh, I don't even know. Anyways, no idea. But anyways, it's good. And I've taken my measurements as well. So yeah, I just got through that. I got boot camp again tomorrow. There is boot camp on Tuesday as well, but I'm not going to it because I have to do this budgeting, and I have to meet with my friend for a teacher's registration for hers, because they're asking us to do them. So that's a little bit sucky that I'm going to miss the last one on Tuesday, but I'm going to do the workout. I'm going to walk to work tomorrow, and then do the workout, and then hopefully walk to and fro Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because I have Friday off, and I'm going to see, hopefully, my friend and her 2 little boys. One of them used to go to daycare, so hopefully I'll see them. And hopefully next time I document anything to you, things will be a lot better. That is just the way that things are. But yeah, I feel a little bit better knowing that Mom's being taken care of, and knowing that what's happening with my niece is alright as well. So yeah, both answers to prayer, even though we still need prayers that Mom will obviously forgive us for this, because it's been quite traumatic for her. It's been really traumatic for us as well. Like, we hate having to do this. It's the first time I've been really involved. I've probably spent about $70 or $80 in international calls, and I'm just gonna have to keep doing it. So yeah, that is an update. I'm going to bed. It is 9 o'clock, so it's been nice. My phone's a little bit quieter because Mom's being taken care of. So yeah, I will talk to you guys another day. Probably before Christmas, but no idea. If I don't talk to you before Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, because I'm supposed to be going to Rotorua, and I won't be doing this while I'm in Rotorua. So yeah, anyways, that's that. Bye guys.